Hello, everyone out there that's going to be involved in this um, live training for teachers and information session for teachers on what you can do with TV4Education. So, TV4Education is the largest educational content database, but we go a lot further than just being the largest educational content database. We are the only database where you, as a teacher, can tell us what exactly you're looking for as far as what subject area, what content, what curriculum outcome, what your audience level is, and we will find content for you. Okay, so when you are a TV4Education teacher, you need to be signed into the system. Okay, and to be able to be signed in, you need to have your URL, and in here it'll say sign in on the top right hand side. Now, when you sign in there, what's going to happen is this is one of the screens. This screen here is the videos that your school and your college currently has. Okay. Now, you might turn around and say, well, that's all very well and good, but we don't get that screen. Well, the other alternative screen that you would have a look at is the TV4Education screen. This is the screen where there is a database of a host of content on here across every topic and every curriculum area that you could possibly want. And it's all here. And it's classified into recently added, into content that's very strictly according to curriculum and subject areas. You've got documentaries and you've got movies, okay, and you've got lessons. So this is where you would go to look for material. Now, I can't play any of the material on here for copyright purposes because we've already put on notice that we did a YouTube live and we displayed something that was copyrighted. So all the content is in here, and if you put a tick on any of those items, it'll play. But let's assume I'm looking for material on history. Okay, so I can search for material in history. You'll get a down list to choose from, okay, with the word history in it, or you can just go no search. Okay, and you'll get all your videos on history, and you can scroll down and scroll down and scroll down and scroll down, and good luck, because there is literally tens and tens of thousands of videos on here. But if you say, well, what other subjects have you got? Instead of trying to figure it out, what you can do is you can put your cursor on the subject area, and there's all the different subjects you're looking at. Oh, and you can say, oh, they've got STEM. So you can click on STEM, and it'll give you a whole range of subheadings under STEM. Or you can say, no, I'm interested in science. So you click on science. Oh, and then you got a whole list of sub areas in science. Okay, health and PE. Okay, technologies, arts. Okay, so you can choose any of these and it will go ahead and bring up another subset. Now, what else can you do for a teacher? Let's say, for argument's sake, you turn around and you say, no, I'm looking for a specific topic, and now I'm going to put some information in here to give me the answer of no results found. I'm going to assume you're going to put in a topic and you're going to get no answers found. So let's have a look. So when I put that topic in there, okay, and then you go search, if it says no more results found, don't despair, because as a teacher, you know, you can go to my requests, and in the my requests module, you can make a request of any topic. So I go, I want to make a request. You can request a topic. Okay, my age group this is for my year 12. If you got a curriculum code, you can put in there. You can put in a subject. Okay, and you're looking for War One, World War Two, and Poland invasion. Okay. Now, once you put all your information in for a topic request, you can just go submit, and we'll come back to you with a list of resources that'll blow your mind. And everything we provide, except for the YouTube content, is all free of all advertisements. We want to make sure we stick to all the copyright laws so that we make sure that you're legal in the way you operate within your school or within your teaching area. Now, I made a request for a topic. What else can you request? Experiment. Go ahead and you can go through the Foxtel content, Foxtel channel, and have a look at what they offer for educational purposes. Okay, and you can request anything. Put in the program name, tell us when it's airing in the future, and we'll make sure that we give you that material. What about free to air? Yeah, you can also request that. Okay. Now, if you turn around and say, well, you know what, I am really not a multimedia user because YouTube gives me everything I want. That's fantastic. So, why don't you go and search for or history? History. World War. Okay. Search for World War and do a search. Okay. And if you then discover that as you go through here, no, that's not what I want, but I'm a YouTube person, why not click on YouTube? Okay. And what will happen is that's just normal YouTube. And there's all the YouTube content. And anytime, whether it's YouTube, free to air, or whatever, if you discover that you like a video that you can use in education in your institution, just click on the video, okay, and then click on the star. And what that will do is that will add that particular video, okay, to your system. Okay, and that's how you add material onto your system. So if you're a YouTube user, go ahead, add YouTube. Okay, now when you're adding material, where does all this material go? Well, go to your school's collection, and this is the collection of all the videos provided by and digital content and lessons provided by TV4Education. We give you a hard copy of everything on the system except for YouTube. Now, the reason for that is because you cannot and should not be downloading YouTube videos. So all we do is we create a link to the YouTube video. So when you press the YouTube video, it will come up and it'll play from YouTube. Okay. Now, if you choose a video that we've got on the system, okay, so if I go to channel 10 or channel 9 or whatever, okay, the video will come up and the video will play. Okay, so the video will play, and that's how you get it. Now, if you're a teacher or a student and you need this video, this applies for everything except YouTube, but you need that video because you're doing an argument in an essay and you need to back it up. So you want to edit that video, or you're a teacher, you want to emphasize a point in your lesson and you want to edit that video, you can. You can, or they're putting you into a classroom that doesn't have good internet and you don't want to look silly in front of your kids. So you want a copy of that video. So if you want to do anything like that, click on the I for information and the bibliographic information will come up about that video. And then all you need to do, go to the URL and click the download button. When you click that, it'll ask you where you want to store it on your computer for educational purposes. And you've got a copy of it. So now you can watch it and watch it and watch it and re-watch it and make your notes about it, make your comments about it. So you can then go and ask your teacher, or you can show your kids different aspects of that one video. Or if you're in an area where there's no internet connection, you've got a local. You cannot do that with YouTube. You've got a local copy of it. And everything you have is free of ads. Okay? And remember, TV for Education is the largest educational database, but it's provided to screen rights sites that have screen rights licenses. You cannot take the content and give it to somebody else outside of your school. Your school will have a screen rights license that gives you the right to use it in education inside your school. Okay. Now, as you can see, I've got thousands and thousands of videos, and I can keep scrolling, and they keep coming and they keep coming. And if your argument is, yes, but I don't want to scroll through all this material, why can't I only look at my material? You can. Every teacher and every student has a My Items button. When you click on that My Items button, what it will do, it will identify who you are, and then it'll take the school's content and then filter only the videos that you have been watching or the videos that you have been selecting, whether it's YouTube videos, whether it's lessons. Okay, it'll be all be here, and this is your own private collection. Okay, now whether you are here on the My Items page, which is your specific items, or you're on the school's item page. Okay. As a teacher, you can share, even YouTube, you can share the link, you can share the video, you can share the lessons, you can share anything here with any of your students or any of your groups of students and hold them accountable for watching it. How do you do that? Really simple. So what you would do is you'd bring the video up, okay, and I'm going to have to put this on hold, okay. So you bring the video up, and then what you do is you go share, okay. And remember, the first thing you need to do is who are you going to share it with? I'm going to share it with my year 10s. What that means is the year 10s will now be able to click on this link, but not the year 9s or year 8. So now you can copy that link, right click and copy, and you can paste it into an email for all your students or to another staff member in your school. Okay? Because when they get that link and they click on it, they will need to log in so the system can identify who they are and then play it. But more importantly, the video will send you back a report of who's watched it, when they watched it, and how many times they watched it. So we give you that kind of detail. You can also embed it if you wanted to. Okay? So thank you for this opportunity to present TV4Education for teachers. Now, what happens when you get off this video and you go, oh, I want some help? So if you wanted some help on anything at all you need to do is go to YouTube. Okay, youtube.com.au, and in YouTube, in here, do a search of TV, the number 4, education. Okay, just do a search for TV for education, and you will get all the help you need to do almost anything you want to do in TV for education. Okay, there's a lot of information on there, especially on smart classrooms. Okay, you can also, if I were you, if you're looking at TV for education, because it's hosted in Smart Suite library, why not also search for Smart Suite, one word, and library. Okay, and what that will do is it will give you a whole bunch of tech notes and helps and videos on the Smart Suite system. Okay, of how it appears, how you store it, where my items are, how to set security coding and what have you. You'll see all of that in the Smart Suite system. Okay, so have a look for help and you'll be able to find that. If you wanted something a bit more specific, or you don't want a video, but you'd like some notes on and help in tech notes. So in that case, why not try help, full stop, and then functionalsolutions.com.au. So it's help, full stop, functional solutions. And when you go in here, you can then go and you can search for TV4 for education. Okay, and have a look at all the tech notes we got pages and pages and pages, adding multimedia files to Smart Suite. So click on there. If you've got your own file and you want to add it yourself, okay, you can even do that. So we've got tech notes on just about anything and everything that you need to do, and you can find it there. We're a very open organization. Okay, so we hope you enjoy helping yourself to find what you want so that you can be a better, more professional teacher using multimedia resources in this COVID world that we live in. And as I said, it doesn't matter what topic you need to teach, and it doesn't matter where in the world your teachers are or what the environment, what COVID has done to your school. They might shut all of that down, but they cannot shut down TV4Education, because TV4Education is alive 24/7, regardless of what's happening in the world. Hope you enjoyed this session on TV4Education for teachers. Before I go, if you've got some special time and you want to take a video, even if it's a YouTube video, and you want to edit just sections of it, you just want a small part of it, why not click on menu, go down to Smart Classrooms and experiment with our lessons. We'll blow you away with what you can do with any content from TV4Education, your school collection, or even your own videos of how you can take almost anything and just slice it up and take whatever snippets you want and put questions and answers against those questions as well if you want, and have the computer do all your corrections for you and tell you who got it right and who got it wrong. Experiment, enjoy yourself. Thank you very much for the opportunity to present TV4Education for teachers.